have I been up to since I disappeared off the platform and hadn't come back to do anything and just completely forgot about my want to do this? I didn't forget. What I did was I got a very demanding overnight job for 2 years. And I basically, I killed it in the first 2 weeks. And it was like a merchandising job. So I did the setup of different products and stuff. And it took a lot out of me. And it was very hard to film. It was very hard to want to do anything, honestly, in terms of, showing people how haggard I'd become. I'm straight up, my feet are ruined. I walked on those, I perched, you do the little ball of your feet thing where you put your, I can't even do it. You get on the ball of your feet and then you squat. Well, yeah, I did that way too much on the hard concrete floors, and I already have a really high arch, and it fucked my feet up hard. Like, I've got bone spurs in the top of my feet now. And that's cute. I'm not wearing sandals anytime soon. Gross. I got horns on my feet. My feet are demons. But whatever. I used to have really cute Barbie feet too, and it's really sad that I destroyed them before I learned to appreciate them. Whatever. But I mean, part of it was also the heels that I used to wear for years, when I was doing the prawn. I had these stilettos that some bitch stole from me, by the way. Story for that later. That whole fucking time period where when that happened. It's like my last leg of my porn tour. Prawn tour. Prawn. Jesus Christ. But whatever. It was nuts. I've got a lot of stories from my time there. I also have a lot of stories from the last 3 to 4 jobs. I think 4 jobs that I worked. And it's funny, this last one, I only worked there for about 7 months. Technically, 2 of those months were spent with having to use the pandemic relief thing. I can't remember what it's called. It's like FFCA, Families First Care Act, or something like that. To stay home with my daughter when when school got canceled, and they had to do it over the interwebs and stuff. Those fun little Zoom meetings people were crashing. So I had to be here in order, one, because you can't leave your kid alone indefinitely at the house. And I wouldn't want to, not in this neighborhood. But, and it's, especially if something happens, you don't want your kid to be completely, it's like, oh, I'll be there in a half an hour, It's just that's not cool to put a little kid under. So I wasn't going to take that risk, and I didn't have anyone to help watch her. So for about 2 months, a little over 2 months, I was technically their employee, but I wasn't working for them. I went back for 2.5 weeks, and they fired me. Yay! So there's a lot of fun stories from them. I wasn't working with them for very long, but, offices. Anyone who's ever worked in an office, you understand, you get it. It's at this point in the video that I realize that it's not recording, except it is recording. And I didn't realize it was recording, so you get this lovely sped up footage of me being dumb. You're welcome. All things to consider, all things to figure out. It's going to be fun editing all this stuff together, that. But whatever. I look good. At least I think I do. Maybe I don't. Who cares? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this shit show that you have just witnessed, please feel free to subscribe. I'm sure I'll be doing more of this crap and trying my best to produce some sort of content. Lord knows what it's going to be, but I definitely want to talk about the different jobs I've had and the weird, crazy stories that have happened, because I've worked in very interesting fields, prawn and the otherwise. And now that I don't work for these people anymore, I feel inclined to share some of the shit that the show has to offer. So lots of lovely story times. Maybe some other stupid shit where I'm just going to be saying the wrong words all the time and having to bleep them. Yes. But you know, that's for editing future me to deal with, and she can suck it. She knows she likes it. Don't you, bitch? You gonna make me go in and get you? Fine, fine, I'll do that. You think I won't? You think I won't? Come and get you. So stupid.